Welcome, 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 ladies and gentlemen. It's been a long time. Let me get to the chat quickly. GT Auto. Oh, nice. Hope you're doing well, sir. I'm doing fine, buddy. Thanks for asking. Incard, evening, Newton chat. Nice to have you back. It's good to be back, Incard. Fuzz, glad to see you back in the saddle. Have a great stream. Thank you, Fuzz. Warrior HD, so nice to see you still kicking, Luth. Hope things are going well with and for you. They are, buddy. I am like weeds. I never go away. Matt Meat, good day, Luth and community. Wishing the best to you and yours. Be like a sea turtle, ride the waves, trust the flow, and be comfortable in your own shell. Thank you very Matt. Thank you very much, Matt. That was very, very nice. Yaku, good to see you, my friend. 75 Sydney, welcome back, sir. Thank you, Sydney. Matt, welcome back, Luth. I hope you're doing good. I'm doing okay. Thank you for asking, Matt. Rezzy, welcome, welcome, welcome. Valian, welcome back, Drew. Torch Live, hello, Luth, welcome back. Apocalypse, Ballroom, hello, hello, Luthais chat, hey, buddy. Ethan, good to see you, my friend. You were missed. You guys were missed as well. You guys were missed. It's not fun. Yeah, it's not fun. Not, you know, physically and mentally not being in a good place. This is so good. We have two Luth, double voice coming through. Double voice coming through. How? Why? Who else is getting double voice? Why would that be? Okay, Ethan says it's fine. That's been a long time, guys. All good year. Yeah, so a lot has happened. Okay, everyone says it's fine. Yeah, a lot has happened. You know, medically I went through a bad place, and then mentally I went through a bad place. Yeah, still struggling a bit, but the kick in the nuts was basically yesterday I wanted to start streaming. This is very funny. You use your PC 24/7 for a very long time, nothing goes wrong. You leave your PC off, or you don't use your PC a lot for 3 weeks, and then when you put your PC on, half your screen is faded to black. So yes. Hey Prime, welcome, my friend. My G-Sync IPS $1,500 monitor, the backlight's giving in. I have activated, what did I activate? Like, if I don't activate this, guys, I can't see anything on the screen. I can only see half of the screen. It's like faded, you know, like you can only see half the screen, which is impossible to play on. But in my settings, there's an MPRT setting. I don't know what the MPRT setting does, but when I activate the MPRT setting, it lights up the side that was dark and just dims the other side a little bit. So I can see everything on the left side of the screen, but to the extreme right of the screen is getting a bit dark. But yeah, so that was my surprise when I wanted to start recording and streaming yesterday. Was surprised with my backlight giving in. And yeah, haven't streamed or made videos for a month, so that's of course going to be fantastic financially. So yeah, back on the horse. You know, but yeah, thank you for all your warm messages and your prayers. I appreciate it. Hey, newbie, welcome. Yeah, I don't know, Matt. I don't know, buddy. I don't know. Like, nothing went wrong, and now, when I'm finally like mentally and physically ready to give it a go, $1,500 monitor just decides to start giving in. I did look at the price. I did look at the prices. Luckily, the monitors aren't extremely expensive, but with me not streaming or making videos for a month, difficult times ahead. But, you just got to do what you got to do. So happy to be back. I did. Oh, and medically, I'm not allowed to wear headphones anymore, just for medical reasons. Again, I'll never share my medical stuff with you guys, but I mean, I can tell you that I can't really wear headphones anymore for medical reasons. But I'm trying earpods now, JBL earpods, and I cannot connect these things to save my life. I thought it would be easier. I thought it would just be click it and hold it in and then use the pairing mode and then connect it. But clearly, I've never used earbuds in my life. I've maybe used iPhone earbuds years ago. I'm not sure. But yeah, I've clearly never used earbuds. So, yeah, I'm going to have to get someone's help how to pair and connect these earbuds, because I was struggling for an hour before the stream and I just couldn't get them to. I couldn't get the Bluetooth to see them. I just couldn't see them, via Bluetooth. So now I'm doing something that I'm not supposed to do, which is put the headphones on. But without the headphones on, I won't be able to hear anything. So hopefully, my brother or someone can help me, that has used earbuds a lot, how to connect these. Or maybe it's my Bluetooth connection. I don't know. The Bluetooth connection that I have is working for my headset. So I don't know why it won't work for the earbuds. But in any case, anything else that I can update you guys with? No, that's about it. MPTR is moving picture response time. Is a technology to reduce motion blur. This reduces the time of a frame showing on the monitor, therefore reducing ghosting and blurring effect. Yeah, at the moment, I'm just using it to see what's going on, buddy. Because if I put it off, half my screen is faded to black. And that's because the backlight's giving in, slowly but surely. So timing is everything. Corbin, where can we make donations? Where can you make donations? You can make donations on stream. If that is too difficult, you can always use this link. I'm just looking quickly, buddy. I'm just looking. There. The best way, of course, there's Patreon, but I mean, if you want every single cent to help me, the best technical way is basically just this link. the Patreon link. You know, because with YouTube takes 30%, and Patreon takes 5%. But I mean, with Patreon, you have to like commit yourself to something monthly. You check. So yeah, I think the server link is the best because that just goes directly to the servers without any percentages being taken or something. You know, it's like a direct thing. So yeah, you can use that thing, that link. Okay, so the other thing that I wanted to look at, did any of you guys, oh, let me just catch up here. Welcome back, brother. Good to hear your voice. Good to be back, my man. Caesar, glad you're back, Luth. Good to hear your voice. Thank you, Caesar. Blue Life Studios, hello, everyone. Hello, buddy. I found my earbuds a pain to pair at times with Bluetooth. Sometimes some models can't be seen on a certain Bluetooth. Research that maybe. Yeah, maybe I have to get another Bluetooth connector or something like that. But I have to figure it out as soon as possible because the doctor says I can't wear headphones anymore. It's not good for my thingamajig. I want you to get the most of the, then that Ping Perfect will be the best, Corbin. Like I say, YouTube takes 30%, and with Patreon, you have to commit to a monthly payment, and that takes a little bit. If you use the Ping Perfect link to my servers, that's not, you're not losing a cent there because, my servers are being paid through that account. But I mean, I have to pay my servers. So every cent that you pay in there, helps me directly at the end of. But YouTube also takes a cut if we donate on stream, correct? Yes. Any donations on YouTube is 30%. Hey, Bright Day. Okay, so the other thing that I wanted to ask you guys about, I haven't really looked at this. Has anyone bought these two DLCs? I like the fact that they said they're not going to do DLCs before the game's fixed. Now we've had 4 DLCs in 2 months. You guys know me, when something comes to mind, I have to say it. Whatever comes to my mind, I have to say it. So yeah, I found that very funny. Has anyone bought these DLCs? And I wonder, is there anyone that can tell me, Luthais, I'm so happy to see you again. Hope you're feeling good now. Thanks, Hugo. Can anyone tell me that lives in the US, how much will it cost you to buy Scum and all the DLC? I wonder, like I'm paying in rands. You guys can see for me it's rands. But I'm just wondering, like if you buy Scum now with all the DLCs, how much dollars will that be? I was just wondering, like where are we sitting at the moment? I know, of course, I buy most of them as they come out, but I was just interested, like in where is the total at the moment? I'm up to about $150. $150. Yes. Yo. So at the end of the day, guys, they don't need new players. They just need to keep us happy, you see, because if we are happy, then they can sell DLCs until we're blue in the face, you see. So they really have to focus on their current player base if they want to keep selling these DLCs, because I feel the new people are falling behind on a monthly basis. I mean, if you miss a month, like I did, you can easily miss 4 DLCs. You check. If you don't play Scum every single month, you can easily miss 4 DLCs. Like what happened? 4 DLCs. So yeah, I think the new players are falling behind a little bit. In Canadian money, the complete bundle is now $68. Okay, that's not too bad. This is 1K for the new monitor, and YouTube can take their 30%. Yeah. Yaku, my brother from another mother. Thank you very much, my bro. I like it, my bro, directly from South Africa. 1,300 Rand, guys. He added the 30% just to let them know they can shove it where the sun doesn't shine. Yaku, thank you very much, my friend. Really, really appreciate it, buddy. And yeah, we're gonna have to look for some monitors. Hopefully, I mean, it will take some time for someone to, I don't know, I don't know if we've got people in South Africa that can replace backlights. But I did phone a person in Elizabeth that I can take the screen to, and then he'll see if he can fix it over time. But I mean, I can't take the screen in and then not have a screen. But I must say the screens, I don't know about you guys, screens are giving in a lot. My 32-inch, you guys remember my 32-inch just gave in completely? I mean, that wasn't even 3 years. Now this MSI over the top NVIDIA, this monitor of the year, $1,500 gives in just past it. I think there's a conspiracy going on, guys. I think there's a conspiracy going on. My AOC, you guys know what I'm saying. My AOC screen gave in after the guarantee fell. And then this monitor gave in 6 months. The guarantee is 3 years. This thing gives in 3 years and 6 months. No, Matt. No. They're not OLED. No, they're not OLED. Just damn it, what are they? It's not, I don't know, IPS. Yeah, IPS. Yeah, it's an IPS panel. Now, the IPS panels are a bit expensive, but I mean, the previous one wasn't IPS. The ACOG wasn't. So in the last 6 years, I've lost 2 monitors. But I find it quite funny that it goes just over the warranty. You check. I wonder if they're placing chips in the hardware. Like my iPhone, guys. My brand new iPhone was working perfectly until I ended the contract, and then some weird stuff started happening. I know that's like silver hat things. I know that's like conspiracy theories. But I don't know. Anyone else thinking that could be possible? Them putting a nano chip in there that bugs out your hardware after the warranty goes or after you end your contract. I mean, anything is possible these days. It's not just TVs. My car's paint started flaking right. Oh, I missed you guys. Goodness gracious. You guys get you guys get me and I get you. That's great. That's great. That's how they do it. Time to break right after the warranty expires. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, so like I was saying, this isn't very expensive, but what are they giving us here? This is a specialist archer pack. Now, my question is, see, this is where we have to take a stand, guys. This is where we have to just say, hey, whoa, just whoa. Yeah. You've given us a hunting update. Now you're selling me a specialist archer pack. My question is my arrow still disappearing? Can you guys answer that for me? Are our arrows still disappearing after we've received 2 new bows, and apparently we're specialists. We're specialist archers now. I just want to know if the arrows are still disappearing. Yeah, I think so too, Sydney. I think so too, buddy. I think there's something fishy going on. Warranties on PC equipment is a rip-off. I only use Dell monitors with an extended warranty. It gives you 5 years total. I'm going Dell. Yaku. I'm going Dell, bro. Just because you You know, just because you're paying for a third of the monitor, I'm going Dell. I think I can get a Dell for like $3,000. Yeah, 1440p Dell. Like, if it's going to give in 3 years, why go for the best? You guys check what I mean. If something's going to happen after 3 years, why go for the thing? And I mean, I can't at the moment. I can't see half the screen, so I'm not so full of poop anymore. You understand? Like, I always wanted bright, color accurate. You know, the right nits. 3,000 nits of brightness and all that crap. Now I'm just thinking, bro, I can't even see half my screen. Anything will do. The little 17-inch that I'm using next to my screen to read the chat, I'm like thinking, that's what I want. Something that works. And funny enough, it is a Mercer. It's not a Dell, but this little 17-inch that I'm using next to my main monitor, I bought secondhand for $20, and it's still working. I'm just like, go cheap as long as I can see what's going on. That's all I need. It's when I can't see. It doesn't help me having a 1,500 IPS 10,000 nits over the top cam drive, but the backlight gives in. It just doesn't make sense. It's like buying a Ferrari, but it doesn't have an engine. Or no wheels. It's just something's wrong. It's not working as intended. Ego, yes, they make things cheap and have a dozen sister companies buy it, get more. Yeah, I like Acer monitors for the price. Yeah, I'm definitely looking at going cheaper at the moment. Like the other things that don't give in, like the graphics cards and stuff like that, and the coolers. I'm getting my money's worth there, but I feel I'm getting ripped off on the screen. Definitely feel I'm getting ripped off on the screens, or otherwise I'm just very, very unlucky. Hey Frost Warrior, welkom man. Hoe gaan dit? Dit gaan goed, Kevin. Dit gaan goed. Dankie dat jy vra. I've had an LG monitor for 11 years. Nothing happened. I also want to get an LG. But I mean, when I go OLED, if I ever get an OLED. Now, guys, everyone wants an OLED. Yes, I'm going to throw money down the toilet again. But I mean, looking at the fact that I only earned $200 this month, I'm probably going to have to work another year, to afford the OLED monitor. But yeah, everyone wants an OLED monitor. So I'm definitely going LG. If I ever get an OLED, I'm definitely getting LG. But I mean, the price can't be too far apart, because like there's a lot of brands. But again, that's the thing. That's the thing. Like, what's that other brand? Sky something. I don't know. Sky are making good TVs. There's a lot of new TV names, but at the end of the day, the technology is increasing so much. Like this screen of mine was $1,500 3 years and 6 months ago. Now I think it's half that. I think it's like $700 to check. So I feel the screens are depreciating faster than a vehicle. Just a bad investment overall. Dell made in Ireland, rest is in China. Research it. They are better than OLED now for gaming. Yeah, no, the OLEDs have come a far distance, but they're still pricey. Okay? They are still pricey. If you have a sensitive eyes, OLED is too much on the eyes for some people. At 45 years old, who gives a poop? We're going to go blind in any case. My eyes have been working fine for 45 years. They're starting to deteriorate, but I haven't got a lot of time left. Might as well use them while they're working. Might, it's good to see some pretty things while they're still working. Okay, so let's get back. What is this? And no one has told me if the arrows are still disappearing. now that we're specialist archers. Built for prisoners who trust the quiet pull of a bowstring and the certainty of a clean shot, the Specialist Archer Pack unlocks snakeskin themed specialist gear, charms, emotes, and camouflage patterns. Sounds like a bunch of hoopla to me. Okay, 3 emotes. Okay, yeah, not too fast. What? You're going too fast, but okay. Specialist Archer Quo, you're too fast. They lied to us when they were young. They said we would go blind if we sit too close to the TV. Yeah, no, they did. I've been sitting close to a screen my entire life. Other people that sat far away from the screen, they're wearing glasses. You know, they can't see something that's like half a meter in front of them. I've been looking at a screen since the age of, I don't know, 5 years old. I played Super Mario Brothers, you know, like on top of the television from 5. And my eyes are better than anyone's. I watch reviews on YouTube to see what's good to get. LTTJ's 2 cents, Hardware Unboxing, Gamers Nexus are my go-to. Yeah, those are good places to watch. I can't shoot the chicken at 1 meter. What use would an OLED be? Welding, yeah. They say, yeah. Blue wanted to do a welding. Blue's trying to do a trade. And I thought welding would be very, very easy. But yeah, apparently it's bad for the eyes. Apparently it really stuffs up your eyes. And he doesn't like that. He likes his eyes to work correctly for as long as possible. Okay, what is this? Specialist Scout Pack. It looks a lot like this one. Okay, whatever. We should probably play the game or something. Exactly, man. Exactly. Well, luckily, Trinity was healthy. Otherwise, the base would have been long gone. Long gone. The scout pack's supposed to make binos and scopes better. No, that's the thing. So they're giving you a specialist archer pack, but our arrows are still disappearing. Then they're giving us stuff to make the binoculars and the scopes better, but the scopes are still missing puppets. If you guys know what I'm meaning, there are still scopes that when you aim at the puppet, you can't hit the puppet to save your life because the scope is bugged. See, that's where we have to make a stand. We're gonna go like, if you're gonna sell me an entire update and 4 DLCs on something that has to do with the bow, can you please fix the bow? And if you're going to sell me a lot of DLCs that has to do with the scope, can you please fix the scope first? I know you said you're not going to sell any DLCs until the entire game is fixed, but let's start with baby steps first. Okay? Fix the arrows that are disappearing and the scopes so that we can hit the target. And then we go on to the other 1,000 things that are wrong. Yeah, but just one step at a time. GT, it's good to be back, buddy. Spawning to see a walking deer would be cinema. Yeah. I want to see how regularly these animals walk around. And they say you can see the animal from a distance. I like that. 3 columns of arrows with the new DLC, Specialist Archer Quiver, and it's easy to craft. Okay. Are a bunch of minor bugs after this new update. Nothing new, lol. One issue so far for me is all the animals. It's hazardous to ride a mountain bike. Boars keep chasing me and hitting me. Are there too many animals? Guys, I haven't played anything in almost a month. This feels insane. Let's see. Is the bow fixed? The bow fixed. No, no, no. You guys saw that. You guys saw that. You guys saw that. You guys saw that. The arrow disappeared. The arrow disappeared there. The arrow disappeared there. Maybe it happens more with like the crafted one. Maybe it happens more with the crafted one. Yeah, I've got a lot of poop on me. I like the idea of what they added, but need to dial it back a tad. The wolves, boars, and bears will be any one of the mountain bikes' worst enemy now. Oh, yeah, mountain bikes. I like being chased. I like being chased. See, guys, we have to make a stand. Somewhere we have to make a stand. Somewhere we have to make a stand. Somewhere. See, Trinity's got complete control over the farm. Maybe they need to give her a specialist farming pack. See, that will help us, guys. That will help us. A specialist farming pack where you can craft weed repellent and fungicide and pesticide. That would be great. I can see this. I can see this. This thing, whatever the MCLP. I can see there's a bit of. I can see it's having an effect. I can see it's having an effect. But in any case, I don't really need to see that side of the screen so much. I can work with like 80% of the screen. Okay. So let's see. I think she just basically closed this off. No locks. Okay, so there's no locks on there. So a guy can just walk in here and take everything. Top-notch security. Maybe they need to sell us a security pack, a specialty security pack, where you actually can lock up your stuff for free. You know, a security DLC. That will really help. That will really help. Okay. What is this? Wild horse. Wild horse. Red bike. Okay. So clearly wild horse is mine. Clearly. No, that's the wrong one. Oh. Night vision and a helmet. Underwear. That's not. Oh, we're not going to do anything drastic. We're just going to chill today. I haven't played in a month. I'm going to chill. There we go. She went with a welcoming style instead of security. Definitely. Definitely. She was like, and if you guys ever want to steal our stuff, you know, wait until Luth doesn't play for a week or two and then come. There will be nothing stopping him. I know Luth said raiding his base is easy, but you know, if you raid my side, it's like super easy. Super easy. I did that in the past. Parts of concrete now. Okay, so bunch of sticks. God, got food. And the food didn't go bad. Wow. The food is still at 100%. How the heck did that happen? That's insane. Nothing deteriorated. What? That's wild, man. Did she leave any food? Yeah. No. She's definitely got food there. I don't like it when this side is empty. I am contemplating ripping everything down, keeping a few basics and starting fresh. Play without using traders except for a couple of vehicles. Whatever floats your boat, Ethan. Whatever you enjoy, my man. I've made the suggestion to the devs for a safe deposit box at the trader. Just big enough for a backpack or stuff. Probably be a DLC at this. Could be, bro. They're doing 2 DLCs a month, so they definitely rolling. They definitely on a roll. It was a good Black Void, Matt. It was definitely a good Black Void. I'm just looking for. So we're gonna go get some quests, then we're gonna see how bad these animals are. If we're gonna see how bad these animals are. Bro, they've given us gold cards for free, my bro. They've given us characters that start with weapons. So anything is possible at this point. There's our first animal. Okay, that's a boar that ran away. That's not too bad. We can still lose them, yeah. Another boar. Yeah. A lot of boars out here. Okay, 2 or 3 boars at the same location. Not too bad. Not too bad. Bullets. No, Trinity. I don't need bullets. I've got skills on a bicycle. I've got mountain bike skills. As long as I've got a downhill, I can escape anything. If there's no downhill, then I'm in a bit of trouble. But as long as I've got a downhill, I'm good. And they stay there now. Will still be there when you go back. Wow. Persistence, that's cool. Scum with Luthais, always good entertainment. Hey, John Lackman. Welcome, my man. You're the Luthais. When he's off the server, his food gets fresher. I don't always leave the server for long, but when I do, I eat fresh food. Stay hungry, my friend. I really hope they can fix the screen because the colors are nice. Colors are definitely nice. You can definitely see the difference between an IPS panel, you know, and like the VA panel. You know, not a lot of people go for the TR panels. That's more for FPS maniacs. So it's either, you know, like a VA panel or an IPS, and there's a definite color difference between the two. Yeah, of course you guys are seeing everything through your screen. Only me looking through my screen that has a problem. The devs improved the AI. Not that I'm aware of. Yo. I have a TN and an IPS side by side, law. Yeah, TN, you know, TNs probably have the worst color, TN has washed out color, but it's great for high FPS. VA is in the middle, and then IPS is for the color correct, and then OLED is the super color, but the super dollars as well. Call, yeah. I cruise, but it's years of practice, years of stamina management, years and years and years of stamina management. They can't make my raid code stop raid. I don't think they can improve the AI. Oh, you guys are definitely by people. The sense of humor that we have is priceless. Priceless. I love people with a good sense of humor. If you can't laugh, what's the bloody point? Okay, Ego, pull it back a bit, bro. Pull it back a bit. There's ladies in the chat. Okay, yeah, it's a little bit, I can, whoever said it's a little bit too much, I'm going to see if I can do anything about it, but yeah, it's, I don't know if there's areas that are dead, maybe the area that we're in, because, maybe the area that we're in, there's a lot of animals, but if it's like this everywhere, maybe there's a setting to just cut it back a little bit. It's a little, like you guys say, it's a little bit too much. Just a little bit too much. Yep, they just need to dial the animals back a bit. Yeah, Ethan, I'm definitely going to see if, if the settings that they gave us will help with that. Gee, yeah, a little bit too much. A little bit too much. Hopefully we can dial it back with the settings. Like riding around in a national park or something. Yes, yes. Like, I want to see animals. Just, it mustn't feel like a national park or something. Yeah, like I say, Ethan, they did give server owners control over it, But yeah, this thing that they gonna wipe official servers at the start of every, they like it. Sorry that we wiping officials once a month, guys, but we're gonna try and make it once every 3 months. I'm just like, holy poop, am I glad I'm not playing on official servers. Oh my word. Once a month, that is insane. Even once every 3 months is bad. I'd say there's a bunny. Look, there's a bunny. There's a bunny and a goat. It's like a wildlife. It's like wildlife over here. Never had my own pet goat. That's nice. Another one. Oh, the goats are teaming up. Okay, yeah, this is a little bit too much. This is a little bit too much. Just a little bit too much. Yeah. And yo, there's another one. Goodness flipper gracious. Hey, Eden, welcome, darling. We just exploring animals here. Here's an animal. There's an animal. Everywhere there's an animal. Look, two are chasing us now. Look at this. They double TV. They double TV. We're gonna collect the entire pot. We just need 3 bears now. Yeah, we just need 2 bears now. We've got a whole family going here. You don't need to hunt, guys. You don't need to hunt them. Bring them to the hunter alive. Yeah, they're worth way more alive. You don't need to kill them. Just bring them to the trader like this. 100% meat. You're not gonna damage any of the meat. The head's gonna be perfect. The body's gonna be perfect. No problem. What the flip? Why did that guy give in? Where are you going? I didn't say you could give in. Where are you going? That flipper goat's just running away. Unbelievable. And that's super realistic. They're getting tired now, guys. Either they're getting tired or they're very scared of safe zones. One of the two. They probably... No, we've been in the safe zone for a while. Looks like they're getting tired. Definitely looks like they get tired. No need of the traps anymore. Animals all over the place. Exactly. Jihad. Good to see you as well, my friend. Good to see you as well. Okay, let's eat something. How long before you have to repair your vehicle after hitting an animal? Well, as long as it doesn't hit zero, you must definitely repair it before it goes below like 50%. Yeah. So I'd say at 25% you're asking for trouble. I'd say just keep it above 25%. In my opinion. R05 Street. I'm new to Scum and want to say thanks for all your tutorial. My pleasure, bud. Howard, how long? Yeah, Howard, sorry, I answered you. I have to keep track over here that we don't burst our stomachs. Everything's going to be fine. It's a bit surprising. It's like this, considering it went through testing on servers. I guess folks were all right with the amount of animals. Yeah. Not sure what happened there. Really weird that I have so many figs. Was like I was in trouble at some point. All the screwdrivers. Avalanche, welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream, my man.
It's a cruel, cruel world out there, but it's safe and warm in here. Welcome to the hunting lodge.
Gonna get tiring after a while. Okay, let's just do a quick. Let's get the quick.
Right there, buddy. Could you give us a hand with these?
Right there, buddy. Find the first diary page. What? Find the first diary page. What? The old hunters used to say that you aren't a true master hunter until you become one with nature. But I'm sure there's another quicker way. I heard that one of the last true masters left pages of his diary at hunting stands around the island. I've narrowed it down to a few locations, so I'm looking for hunters willing to begin the journey. Oh, Carbon Hunter. That's for like a skin. That's for like a new skin or something. That's for like a skin. Yeah, Carbon Hunter quest or something like that. Ah, whatever, we can do it.
You get this done as quick as you can now, you hear me?
Okay, buddy. Find a goat head at 80%. Damn. I had one.
You get this done as quick as you can now, you hear me?
I had 2 goats. Just didn't kill them. Find animal guts.
You get this done as quick as you can now, you hear me?
Hey, buddy. Animal skin. What? ×3. Oh, looks like they've made it a little bit more difficult. 3 skins. Well, there's 500.
You get this done as quick as you can now, you hear me?
There's 500 animals out there, so that shouldn't be too hard.
You come back in one piece now, you hear?
Okay, buddy. Yeah, Ethan, it is the new quest.
Stranger.
What is 21 meters away? Oh, it's that other thing. Okay, now I'm just confused.
Howdy, stranger. You here for the hunt?
Oh, I've got animal guts. But I just gave him one. I just gave him one animal.
You come back in one.
They made animal skins fit in inventory like a puppet skin. So that's nice. That's a nice improvement. I got the first page. It's marked on the map, but you must collect 17 animal guts. Oh, there it is. It is marked on the map. You must collect 17 animal guts. Okay. Lol, I bet even Fuel is going crazy listening to this trader.
Welcome, stranger.
I think everyone's going crazy with that trader. We thought these guys were bad. We didn't have a clue. Didn't have a clue. Look at that.
Looking for work? Here is what I got for you. Looking for work? Here is what I got for you. Goodbye.
Come in. I'll have a look. We could really use your help with these.
Yeah, that's the good thing about the hunting trader. He makes all the other traders sound way better. You know, like the mechanic used to irritate us, but now that the hunter trader is there, everyone sounds better. You know, so there's always a positive and a negative to it.
Lives depend on this, so please complete as soon as possible.
30 days for the hunter quest. Yeah, I think we'll make it. I don't want to be optimistic, Resi,
Lives
but
depend on this,
but
please complete as soon as possible.
I think we're gonna make it. Tremoth. I'm definitely feeling better. I won't say I'm feeling great, but I'm definitely feeling better. Thank you for asking.
Lives depend on this, so please complete as soon as possible.
No loitering. You either buy or get. Need this done. Take it or leave it. Need this done. Take it or leave it.
Fender, a dirt bike fender. Dirt bike fender is quite big. The dirt bike fender is quite big. It's quite big. It's quite big.
Stop wasting my time. Yeah.
Welcome. Feel free to browse around. Could you help me with these?
Portable electrical stove. Okay, how's our stats looking? I can't really see. It's quite dark. Okay, I have to pee and poop quickly. But we're just gonna do it over here. Need a vehicle for big items. Yeah. There are small items as well. You can wait for the small items. But the fact that they're giving you random quests makes it a little bit difficult to get picky. Matt, meat bag with 10 gifted memberships. Undead Achilles, Richard, Vinny, Lofel Man, Brent, Lorette, Aaron Day, Top Secret, Teddy Linsell, Dr. Ritoza, Mr. Evines, Los Locomos, and Mr. Frankenstein. All got gifted memberships. Kind regards of Matt Meatbag, guys. Thank you very much, Matt. Thank you for the love, guys. Really appreciate it. Let's get that love out there. Okay, I think we're set for now. So let's go. Get that thing, shall we? Wait. How am I doing with food? No, let's go buy a little bit of. Always happy to support you, bro. You help so many. Thank you, Matt. Really appreciate it, my man. Tony, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Welcome, welcome. Feel free to browse around.
So, Kiwi. Milk. Pear. That's good. There are new basic recipes which are great improvement at the starts of round. New basic recipe. New basic recipe. Oh, there's the DLC. Is this the DLC stuff? You could craft some of the DLC stuff. Specialist archer. Specialist bow with the arrows disappearing. Specialist arrows. Specialist scout belt. Specialist scout monocular. Okay. Cooking recipes. Oh yeah. I saw the cooking recipes that they added. Thanks, bro. Yeah, I did see that. Was it in this update when you examine item, it will show you possible crafting too? I just noticed yesterday, Lord. Yarmo, I think you could always do that. I'm not 100% sure, but I think you could always do that. But the chat can tell you if I'm right or wrong. I mean, I haven't examined items for a long time, but I think you could always examine something to see what you can craft with it. Okay, let's just check what we need here. A goat head. And guts. And 3 animal skin. Okay, so we just kill three animals. That's it. That should be easy. No, don't run into the water. No. Wow. That guy's floating. Guys, please remember where I left my bicycle. Please try and remember where I left my bicycle. Okay, drying clothes is way faster. That's cool. That's really, really cool. Are you gonna die at some point, my bro? I'm just asking. I know, bro. I'm just trying to kill it. At this point, I don't care about ruining anything. I just want to bloody kill the thing. Holy moly, that was one tough deer. No, I think everything should be ruined at this point. Hey, Mike, welcome back. I've got 100% skin there. I've got animal guts. Yeah, the animal skin looks different, and you can roll it up. That's really nice. Look at that. Well, I don't know what you guys were complaining about. I really don't know what you guys were complaining about. Everything's fine. I just missed every shot. You guys should know with my skill level, I miss like 90% of the shots. Huh? I don't know what you guys are worried about. It died from a stroke. Definitely died from a stroke. Definitely, Yaku. Heart attack with all those shots. He thought the flippin' army was hunting it down. Meantime, there was just one guy who couldn't hit something to save his life. Streamer's luck usually takes great damage. If possible, always yeah. I was just scared that it was gonna run into the water. I was really scared it was gonna run into the water. My question is, can you still track these guys? What a walkover. What a walkover. These goats are bloody weak, yo. That baby deer was 10 times tougher than this. Yeah, they really added the sound effects, eh? It sounds like you're chopping through the blood. Sounds intense. Really sounds intense. Okay. Don't I need a goat head? Yeah, I need a goat. Oh! Damn it. I should have shot it in the body, man. Should have. No, but I need three skins as well. So it's a little bit of a 50-50. And then 17. Apparently I need 17 guts. Gonna collect a bunch of guts. I think that's too low, eh? Yeah, the goat head needs to be at 80. Damn it. I'm sure we'll find another one. I don't think we're going to run out of goats. Definitely don't think we're going to run out of goats. Now the question is, where did I park that bicycle? Yo, found it. This is like the Wild West with the man killing all the buffalo just for the hides. Oh, so you get more than one gut per animal. Thought I had to kill 17 animals. Yeah, no. I don't know. I think you get different amounts of guts, Yaku, but I mean, this is the first time I'm playing the update. So for now, it looks like you get like 5 guts or so from every animal. No, there's too many animals, guys. So we are actually like controlling the, we are like controlling the environment. That the animals don't eat up all the, that the animals don't eat up all the fauna and flora. That's a big boy. It's a big boy. That's a big boy. Where'd he go? Well, the wolf I killed at 10% gut, so I stuffed it in my pipe and smoked it. Chased the damn thing 10 minutes. Yeah, so maybe the predators don't give you a lot of guts, maybe. See, you can still track it. You can still track it. Okay, that's nice. I'm losing the tracks quite fast. A sniper rifle with the scope's definitely going to be easy mode with the animals, guys. No doubt about it. You know, like the bow is nice and all, but I mean, yeah, the proper, like a carbon hunter, you know, or AWM with a good scope. Definitely easy mode, definitely. I definitely hit it. I definitely hit it. Definitely. What do you mean by market hunting, Ego? 2 skins. Ah, it's worth it killing him because it gives you 2 skins. That's really nice. Okay, now we've got enough guts. So we just need a goat head now. Yeah, we've got enough guts. We've got enough skins. We basically just need a goat head. Hunter with .22 caliber works fine. The 3.0 absolute eviscerates the animal. We tried it yesterday on Supermax. Yeah, 22. Yeah, 22 with the scope is going to be nice, but if you want to get the kill quickly, you know, and you want to save as much time, then yeah, you know, the carbon hunter is going to kill the animal really, really quickly. Of course, it's going to damage the head a lot or the body a lot, depending on where you hit the animal. But if you're just, you know, if you're looking for a head, you shoot him in the body. If you're looking for the body, you shoot him in the head. You know, you can collect animals at a massive rate like that. Like the hunter, you know, the Hunter 85 with .22 ammo is going to be a lot of fun. I'm just saying, you know, if you want to hunt with easy mode and not run after animals, then yeah, carbon or AWM or something like that's going to be very, very devastating. Hey Lars, good to see you, my brother. It was a practice problem when the US was first being established. It's the unregulated commercial practice of killing wild animals and birds to sell their meat. Oh, well, then I agree with you. I'm really struggling to keep track of my mountain bike. You guys know where? Let's go. No. That's not the goat. Not the goat. It's the goat. I need that head. I need that goat head, man. Did you guys see how that arrow curved? Yeah, I know the goat stuffed me up. Did you guys see how my arrow curved to the right? When I shot into this bush, that arrow curved to the right insanely. That was an insane curve. Sorry to hear that, Lars. Sorry to hear that, my man. Skull Island closed, my man. But we've still got service for every need. Oh, I'm bleeding. Ah, it's a C1, that's fine. Why am I so heavy? All these skins and stuff. Yo, what destroyed that arrow? This goat did some butt exercises. Bicycle to the left. Thanks, bro. The more skins, the merrier. And 100% hit. There we go. Bicycle to the left. To the left. Which way was I going when it was on the left-hand side? I think it's this way. The other left. Okay, the other left. But wait, didn't I run? Just give me a second, Yaku. I think I ran to the goat. I think I followed the goat all the way, yeah? I think I followed the goat all the way there. In the right. To the lake. Didn't I leave it in the road? So you're saying this way? $84. That's at least a very long life, Dodge. $84 is a good stretch, Bobru. $84 is a good stretch. Now left. Okay, Yaku, I'm looking at this poll. Where to from here? 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. Which clock? Hey Shaka, welcome. I'm gonna eat something, so straight ahead. Straight ahead forward. No, I'm tired of killing stuff. I've killed enough. I'm not gonna feel good if I kill animals every 5 minutes. I really thought I left the bike in the road. So, Yaku, it's not in the road, eh? I thought I left the bicycle in the road. It's not in the road. Oh, okay. No, these animals are a bit much. The animals are a little bit too much. There it is. Okay. She didn't take trouble from nobody, bro. Like if I was a woman, if I was a woman and I didn't have a man, I'd feel a firearm is more important. I think the only reason that I don't feel a firearm is really important is because I do that live by the sword, die by the sword thing. And I'm quite, I'm a big guy, so I just feel I can defend myself and my family with like a good knife or something like that. I don't need a gun. But if I was a woman, yeah, I think a gun would be necessary. Hey, Caesar, good to see you, my man. Okay, I definitely feel we've got too many skins. In my personal opinion, I feel we've got too many skins. What is going on here? Can I just put it there? Thank you very much. Oh, we've got a predicament here. Okay, we need 17 guts. We need 17 guts. We need 17 guts. We've got 12. We actually need 20 guts. We need 20 guts. So that's 5, 10. No, that's 4, 8, 10, 15, 20. Okay, we've got 20 guts. We need 20 guts. We don't need the dough head. We don't need the dough head. Now, this thing is too heavy. I'm going to be wearing this. I think I'm going to get cold sooner or later. I'm just going to have to go. I'm going to have to. I'm going to be a bit slow, but let's just hand in the quest and then we go. So what you're saying, Yaku, is you need to get the journal, and then after the journal you need to get 17 guts. Or does the page tell you need 17 guts? So that means a little bit of legal students taught what legacy, sorry for. Yeah, guys, I'm definitely going to see if I can lower the animal count. The animal count's a little bit of a joke. It's insane that they used ASON, Chubby, welcome, guys, that you just leave the backpack. Oh crap, I just left the backpack. Yes, I did, Eden. Thank you very much. It's insane that they forced us to do the hunting game because of server performance, and now we've got 500 animals. That's that's quite insane. Yeah, to hand in the first part of the quest, you must read the page and hand in the guts. Then you get the next clue on the map. Oh, it's like you have to do a few things. Okay. Okay. Hey, Boozle. Good to be back, my bro. It's good to be back. Thank you, Eden. Appreciate it. Always nice to see people actually checking up on me. I like the fact that you have to get out of the vehicle. I think a lot of people stole stuff at the trader by just dragging the item into the vehicle. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? I think there were a lot of people that would, you know, like you put a crate, you have a crate in the trader, and then they drive by and then they just drag the crate into the vehicle. I think, you know, I think that's why they did it. I'm not sure, but I think that's why they did it. So that people can't just drag items into the vehicle quickly. So who bought the specialist DLCs and what score do you give them? Who bought the bow specialist and the, I don't know, the other specialist thing? Who bought the two newest DLCs and how much, what value would you give the two DLCs out of 10? Also, can't just pick up loot off the bridges driving by. It makes sense, yeah. I would like a change to vehicle damage when you hit a large animal, more realistic anyway. How's Scum lately? Not too bad, bro. Not too bad. Like, there's still a lot of things that they have to fix, but it's not in a bad place. 6 out of 10 for me. Okay, that's a fair score. But I support the best survival game out there. Yeah, I know. I'll definitely get the DLCs. I just feel, you know, I feel they have to keep the current player base happy while they are focusing on. I don't mind them focusing on DLCs, but they have to keep the current player base happy, and they have to like consider the new players. You know, there has to be like bundles, you know, good bundle packs or discounts for new players to catch up, because it's going to be very difficult to catch up. Luth, were you on vacation, or why haven't I heard from you in so long? I missed you. I should mention that I'm Francesco and I'm just changed my name on YouTube. No, I was physically very sick, Shaka, and then yeah, and that affected me mentally, and now I'm back. So I didn't go on holiday. I just recovered from, needed some time off with my medical condition. That's all. It was better when it was 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Yeah, but unfortunately, we can't turn back time, so we just have to look ahead. Boozle, that's. I told Booze. I told the viewers that we have to take a stand at some point. We've gotten the hunting season now. We've got a bow specialty. We've got 2 new bows, but the arrows still disappear. You see. So yes, I agree with you, and Booze. I agree with you completely, my brew. At some point, we're gonna have to say enough is enough. What movie was that from? There's definitely a movie. There's definitely a movie where people say, some point we have to say enough is enough. Hey X, welcome. As long as we keep the expectation of high standards, we can keep the game alive. Definitely, bro. Definitely. And the great thing is with all the bugs and stuff, it's still the best survival game out there. You can.
Howdy, stranger. You here for the hunt?
You can argue that you're a Daisy fan or a 7 Days to Die fan or a State of Decay fan, but at the end of the day, technically this is still one of the best survival games out there. Now, my dad hit a deer going 70 miles per hour, and the only thing damaged were the grill and the radiator, and a highlight, of course. But in the grand scheme of things, it was pretty much nothing, especially at 70. My dad, when I was young, my dad bought a brand new golden Honda Civic, and he asked his brother to go pick it up. And his brother hit a horse and wrote the vehicle off. Like the vehicle was a write-off. Can't even drive the vehicle. So it definitely depends what animal you hit. I've known people that have died hitting a cow at a high speed. So anything above 120 kilometers per hour. I don't know, I'm not sure what the mile per hour conversion is, but if you hit a cow or a horse at 120 and he goes through the window, you're probably dead. So yeah. Or Honda Ballard, son, or a Honda Ballard. I was like 5 years old or 8 years old. It was like 40 years ago. Maybe a Honda Ballard, but I know it was expensive. It was a brand new car, and my dad didn't even see it. It depends on how you hit them, of course. Yeah. But an animal can do a heck of a lot of damage.
Good job, son. Keep up the good work.
Heck of a lot of damage. Oh, look at that fame, baby. Look at that fame. 350. We just need the money now. We need the money, but we're getting there. We're getting there. We can cancel the quest, guys. Holy poop. No, never mind. Sorry, I was happy there for no reason. What did I just cancel a quest that I haven't done yet? Did I cancel a quest that I haven't done yet? What's going on now? Why can't I cancel that quest? I was happy there for a second. Basically, it's a 2010 Chevy 2005 Honda Civic was my dream car. 2008 model, wanted to modify it into a race car. Okay. Animal skin, really?
You come back in one piece.
Okay, I'll come back. Relax. What happened there? I used to drive ridiculously fast, but the older I get, the slower. Yeah, that happens to all of us. Once we leave school, we are at our dumbest level, ever.
Waterman here.
And then as we get older, we get wiser and wiser. Hey, Womble Boss. He said quest completed. Yeah, no, I just don't like the fact that I can cancel the quest that I'm busy with, you know, take it off the list. But I can't take the quest that I've completed off the list unless I log
Good
out.
job, son. Keep up the good work.
Unless I log out or log back in, which is a little bit meh. Yeah, just a little bit meh.
You come back in one piece.
I wonder if we can mute certain traders. I'm definitely going to start with the hunter. I am definitely feeling better, Wombo. It was rough. I'm not going to lie to you. It was very, very, very rough. But I'm definitely better, buddy. Thank you for asking. Okay. I'm taking it very slow, guys. I know you guys want me to run into an abandoned bunker and go get 50 golden locks, you know, and get a key card and crush the game within an hour. I'm just glad to be back, so I'm just chilling with you guys for now. Autistic brains can't cope with this either. Crazy bite? What do you mean by that? Please thanks Trinity for the update. I had asked to reach out and make sure you were okay. Sure will, GTI, sure will. Or finding ammo in a cabinet labeled clothing. Okay. I'm gonna have to learn to ignore the animals. Unless we've got quests, yeah? If you've got quests, go crazy. Without quests, just try and block them so they don't distract you. Yo, that head's still lying there. Goodness gracious. I won't say that I like Chubby. There's nothing in the forecast that I like, but there's Artem. I'm definitely going to check out Artem. And Rooted, you know, I'm waiting for Rooted and Artem. And that's it for now. I'm enjoying Scum. I'll definitely check out State of Decay 3 when it comes out, you know. Not very excited. I think they've added a few new things, but I think State of Decay is basically just more of the same. But I mean, I want to check Artem, I want to check Rooted. And other than that, I'm happy with Windrose, I'm happy with Scum, happy with Into the Dead, Our Darkest Days. Yeah, got a lot to keep me busy with. GTA 6, if I had a PlayStation, I'd be excited about it. But since I don't have a PlayStation, I'm just going to have to watch others play it, and that's bad. Yeah, the PC people have to wait an entire year to play GTA 6. And by, you know, you're going to watch so many GTA 6 videos that by the time it comes out, it's not going to be that exciting anymore. Crimson Desert was nice, Caesar. Yeah, it was nice. It was nice, but not something that hooked me. You know, like I bought the Ultimate Edition, so I definitely wanted to get a bit of value out of it. You know, it's beautiful. They've made a lot of improvements. But to be honest, with you, it didn't hook me. It's nice, but just nice. You're already sick of GTA. Come on, man. There hasn't even been gameplay yet. How can you be sick of GTA if you haven't seen gameplay? I wish you could build bunkers. Now, Crimson Desert is like Ark Raiders. You know? It was fun, but it's over now. It's not, it's not like I think something really special has to happen for me to play Crimson Desert again, although I paid a lot of money for it. It just has... it's got the right foundation, but there's just too many puzzles. I don't know. It's a good game, but I mean, I've played enough. I almost finished it. I think I've got 200 hours in it or something like that. But I mean, it really has to do something special for me to come back. But like Ark Raiders, all Ark Raiders has to do is bring the Emperor boss, and I'm back. I'm definitely sick and tired of the PvP aspect of Ark Raiders, but I'll definitely jump back into PvE lobbies, and take on the Emperor with a bunch of people. That will be fun. Dying Light the Beast. If I didn't do this full-time, Chubby, and I could play a lot of different games and have fun with them, I would play Dying Light. But since I do this professionally, and I've got bills to pay, I can't spread myself too thin. And I'm not really a variety. I'm not a variety streamer or content creator. I am full of poop with what I like and what I don't like. So if you're a content creator, you can cover a ton of different games like a lot of channels do, but I'm not that kind of guy. I can't, like, creating a channel where you play a different game every day or every week, brings you in a lot of views and keeps things very fresh. But because I'm so specific with what I need, my niche is quite small, so I have to keep within that niche. And even in that niche, I can't spread myself out too thin because there's only so much time in the day. You loved it when I raged. Yeah, not everyone loves it when I get angry, son, but I'm glad you enjoyed it, buddy. Any plans on checking out the traders on Into the Dead soon? Yes. I'm just waiting. I was waiting for a hotfix. They already did the hotfix. But someone tells me it's still bad. But that's hard difficulty. Now I'm definitely going to check out the traders, but I want to play hard difficulty. Because normal is just a little bit. Normal is good for like a series, where it's going to get harder and harder over time. Like if you're going to stream Into the Dead for an entire week, 10 hours a day, you know, then normal's going to get hard at some point. But for a nice action-packed, short stream, you know, hard is definitely what I need. Goodness gracious me. Hey Nikki, welcome. I have fun with the settings on Into the Dead Zombies, hear me instantly, but I kill with one hit. Okay. Okay, so you like the custom settings, I understand. I was having so much fun with traders and everything for about an hour after update, and then boom, that game-breaking poop. Yeah, so for a game, for a permadeath game, you know, if you're not going to explore, you know, I don't care about the people that exploit games, you know, for the, you know, for the normal gamers, having bugs like that in a permadeath game is insane. I think someone is here. Yeah, that bicycle had a bag on it, guys. Someone is there. That bicycle had a bag on it. You guys can rewind the stream. That bicycle had a bag on it, definitely. Oh man, where's this tower? Where is this tower? Here. Find the first diary page. A hunter should learn patience. Collect 17 animal guts. Nice. I didn't even check out the airlift plan change. You check the traders and stop playing. Yeah. If you want to do a quest now, maybe the airlift is a nice quest. You know, if you've done all the escape plans, maybe the airlift is a nice escape plan to do again. Do items still get unique ID numbers, or is the duplication glitching fixed? I hope it's fixed, buddy. I hope it's fixed. Let's not bother that guy again. Maybe he's trigger happy. Let's get back to the trader and see what it takes to finish this quest. And level up our character as always. As always, level up our character. I wonder if you could ride over the rabbit. I think it's going to be quite difficult. I think I drove. Did you guys see it? Did you guys see it? I think I drove over him. You guys see it? He fell over. He fell over. Okay, whatever. You mean in Scum or Arc Raiders, crazy? Finding a box of grenades, all with the same durability and item ID numbers. No wonder player groups seem to have infinite ammo. Anyways, good to have you back, bro. Been watching you for a year and you tapped out like a month. My nights were a bit boring. It's good to be back, Zone, and I'm glad I met you, my man. I'm glad I met you. Played Arc Raiders with US friend, quite addictive. Yeah, it's very addictive at the beginning. And spearing rabbits. That's not a bad idea. Horse. No. That was a very funny sounding doe that. Sorry, was a checking message. Bang Mash, welcome, brother. Should have water on me. Eh? Take the gloves off, it's getting a bit hot. Take the helmet off. So somebody said clothes are drying very, very fast. Maybe maybe close to a fire it dries extremely fast. But yes, I've been riding this bicycle for a while now. My clothes should be dry if you look at the time that I spent on the bicycle. But in any case, fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay. Oh, let's go get some water. I'll be back now, guys. I'm back. Okay, gotta have something on while I work, or else the voices in my head start planning thing together. I find it interesting that a lot of people listen to me while they're at work. That's quite cool. Whichever way I can help, it's good. Ooh, um, I'm drinking a lot of water now. Who adds something to their water to make it? I mean, water isn't bad, guys. I'm just saying. Do any of you guys add something to your water to make it more healthy or taste a little bit more interesting? I feel like like I feel cutting up a lemon, or like processing a lemon or squeezing a lemon is a little bit too much effort, for the amount of water that I drink. But those 100% lemon bottles, the 100%, you guys know what I mean, the 100% lemon juice, I like to take one squeeze out of that. Like, I never thought I'd get used to lemon, but lemon definitely does it for me. I've never tried orange. I add gin and bubbles with some lime. Yeah, if I could drink alcohol, you could definitely make it interesting. Yeah, gin. Gin sounds like a good idea. Gin with some lime sounds like a good idea. But I don't drink anymore, so can't do that anymore. Hey, Red, good to see you again, my man. I was just watching your Most Creator tutorial. Nice, man. I'm sure my tutorials are still applicable. The game hasn't changed that much. You have a funny way of calming people with your method of chaos and humor. Thanks. Yeah. You guys have a weird way of calming me down as well. Because we've got the same sense of humor. You guys get me, I get you. That's quite rare. Honey. Hmm. I've seen something with cucumber. I just don't get it. I think the cucumber is more for decoration, or looks or something like that. But I don't see squeezing cucumber into your water. I don't see that making a big difference. I've seen a lot of people with cucumbers over their eyes. Does that work? I know if you put cucumbers over your eyes, you can't see anything. But are there any pros in here that knows what the benefits is of the cucumber? I know someone's going to type in Google now, benefits of cucumber on eyes. I've always got 2 or 3 people that are very fast to ask Google, what's up? Yeah, I know it's not a beverage, buddy, but some people add it to their water. To the side of the glass or something like that. I don't know. Lime. I have to check the lime. Unfortunately, I can't try the gin, but I can definitely see if I can try the lime. Sugar isn't very healthy to have a lot of honey. Yeah, no, I can't take sugar at all with my health. With my health problems, I can't have any sugar. I can't have anything impure or impure, something like that. You slice cucumber and sit in the water overnight. It's light flavoring and kind of refreshing. Lemon is far better. Yeah. So far, I'm sticking to the lemon. Cucumber water gives you 3 quick wins: hydration, skin support, and light anti-inflammatory benefits. I think red rum went to Google. That sounds like a Google one. I'm not saying you're not a very intelligent man, Red Rum. It's that sounds like Google. That doesn't sound like you. Little moisture, but mostly block the face mask or dripping in the eyes. Okay, people drink cucumber. I think it is vile. I don't think there's a lot of people that drink it. Cucumber is made of about 90% water. I know my missus uses it. Pretty pointless for health reasons. Helps with bags. Bags. Okay, it helps with bags under the eyes. Okay. Ego loves lime. Okay. I'll try the lime. I'll try the lime. For now, I'm happy with the lemon. Like, I'll drink water a lot, but I feel if I add the lemon, it's almost like it makes me drink the water more regularly. Like, if you don't add lemon, you can like drink 500 mils one go. You just like let's get this water into our body and get it over with. But if you add lemon to it, then you sip a lot. It's not like you're trying to gulp a lot of water down for health reasons. It's almost like you're enjoying it, if you guys understand what I mean. You're taking small sips a lot more regularly instead of just gulping it down every now and then. You can add lemon and lime to water to stop gout. Although they are acid, your digestion turns you into a caustic lower acid in your body. Red rum loves your bass traps. I don't have bass traps, bro. I don't even have locks. Oh, you love red rum's bass traps. Okay, now I understand. I'm sure he's got traps. If you can have the sodium in your diet, adding a pinch of salt can help with hydration. Yo, guys, I never want gout. Like, you always think gout will only affect you when you're like old. I ate very spicy food at a friend of mine. Like very, very, very spicy food. And I promise you guys, the next day I could not walk. I'm no joking. This was like 10 years ago. I could not walk. My ankles were swollen. I had gout. I had hectic gout. Like, what you eat, I'm telling you guys, what you eat has a major impact on you, on your health. Way bigger than people think. Way, way, way bigger than people. More acidic than lime. I'd rather go for lime. Yeah, I'm definitely going to try it, Jaco. I'm definitely going to try it. The way I see it is lemon is calming, lime is energizing, in my opinion. I'll definitely try both. I'm just going to add a little bit less You know, it's just going to add a little bit less because I add so much lemon that nobody will even take a sip from me. You know, like if Trinity sees the color of the water or my partner sees the color of the water, they know, you know, that it's going to have a very, very strong lemon taste. So I can maybe just lower that a little bit because I go through a 500 ml lemon juice bottle in like a week. And that's a little bit too fast, just a little bit too fast. Oh, come on, man. I thought we had it. I thought we had it. Damn it. Oh, we're gonna get cold again, so let's put the helmet on again. Gloves on again. Besides, rather go to freshly squeezed lime. The processed stuff has all kinds of chemicals in it. I know, Yaku, you know, Trinity always talks about the chemicals and stuff like that. At the end of the day, you know, yeah, you know, I'll see about the natural way, but at the end of the day, you have to just keep a happy balance. You know, you can't go too extreme. You can't like my diet is way different than it used to be. You know, like no smoking, no alcohol, no sugar, no processed foods. That's a major jolt, you know, to the system. So I think it's important to keep a balance that you don't make it too negative for yourself. You know, sprinkle in a few chemicals here and there just to keep your keep mentally keep your mental side stable, if you know what I mean. You know, that the chance of quitting or giving in or having a bad day is less, if you understand what I'm saying. Owen, good to be back, buddy. Good to see you. Scum and Masquerade were released the same year. No way, my bro. No way. Not a chance, my bro. Not a chance. It can't be. Can't be. I have to check that. No way. No way. Miscreated. Miss. Scum was 2018. Miscreated. Release date. Also 2018. Unbelievable. Huh. Well, calling to give you an answer. Scum is just better for me than Miscreated in many ways. Graphically, just in a lot of ways, you know. And Miscreated is quite dead. So covering Miscreated isn't good if I want to keep a roof over my head and keep my family fed. You know, so there's a lot of factors to consider. But I mean, you know, I'm not going to play Miscreated again while Scum is there. I mean, graphics, you know, immersion, metabolism, zombies. I'd say Miscreated as cool. I would say that Miscreated as cool dangers, you know, like with the brute and the spider mutant and stuff like that. You know, but overall, Scum is just a better game. Luthais, I know myself had to adjust. My family doc, same doc for 40 years, believe in healthy balance in the diet, unless it's directly harmful for your current state of health. Yeah. I think that's why a lot of people have a cheat day. You know, a lot of people talk about a cheat day. I think that's why a lot of people have a cheat day, because if it affects you, you know, if living healthy makes life too boring or affects you mentally too negatively, you know, or makes you feel like you're missing out or whatever, you know, if just eating healthy food has a major negative impact on you, you know, then you're going to have to adjust, because adjusting is better than quitting. You check. And then, you know, then you always adjust little by little, you know. So maybe you add a little bit of chemicals to your diet. You know, I like tomato and cheese sandwich. Sometimes I don't have cheese, then I'll add a slice of smoked salami or something like that, which is bad for me. You know, but I'll rather add the smoked ham if I don't have cheese than just to eat with tomato, if you understand what I'm saying. But I mean, like my grandfather, he ate tomatoes raw constantly. So it's just dependent on what you can handle at the specific point in your life, you know. If I keep to the diet that I'm on for more than a year, and mentally and physically, you know, I adapt to it, you know, then at some point I can cut out the chemicals completely. But when you go through such a hectic change, it's good to not, you know, let it impact you too much. Otherwise you can crash. You can fall off the horse, to put it that way. My lemon juice concentrate just has sodium benzenite and sodium metaphosphate. Not too bad, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. Thanks, Igor. Everyone, glad to see you back, Luth. Hey, Reactor. Good to see you too, my friend. We all deserve, yeah. Whatever works for you. It's important. It's important to not fall off the horse. For instance, if I'm going through a bad day, it's better for me to, I'm taking like worst case scenario here. If I'm having a very bad day mentally, which can definitely happen, you know, if you're not doing well medically, it's better for me to like drink a milkshake, which is terrible for me, but it's better for me to drink a milkshake and have a bit of chemicals rather than crash out and start smoking and, you know, going back to where I was. So I don't have cheat days, but I have those days where I'm like I'm going to cheat today, but I don't make cheating a habit. I'm just like today is very difficult for me mentally, so I'm just going to spoil myself. Or like Owen said, I'm going to treat myself. You know, doesn't mean I'm going to like put a bunch of junk in my body. It's just for the certain moment where I'm going through a difficult mental time, I'm going to treat myself and then get back on the horse again. One step at a time. That's what I believe in. You know, one step at a time. To acclimate to it, or whatever big words there are. Diamond, good to see you again, my friend. You've been busy, my bro. You kicked Icarus. You crushed Icarus. Now you're crushing Valheim. You're kicking butt and taking names, my bro. Okay, apparently we need water. Apparently I don't have water. Got a water bottle, but I don't have water. Yeah. But I want to get a canteen. Now I can drink this water. But I definitely want to get a canteen for when I'm out there.
Welcome, welcome. Feel free to browse around.
Usually I would start focusing on cooked food now, but I know Trinity has probably got a bit of cooked food for me at the base, and my it's not too bad. It's not too bad.
Here's what I got.
But I mean, I've got the black pepper and the sea salt in any case, man. Got it on. Yeah, they changed a lot of icons, eh? They definitely look. All these icons are new. Changed a lot of icons. Where was? According to me, I could buy the corn. Yeah. Can do like 6 corn. And we'll get another mushroom along the way. It's weird that I've killed so many animals, and I'm actually thinking about buying meat. That's weird. We've killed a ton of animals, and I'm thinking about buying meat. That's sad.
Howdy, stranger. You here for the hunt?
Oh, I have to give in all the
Come back
guts.
in one piece.
I have to give in all the guts. My bicycle doesn't even have a lock on it. Goodness gracious.
It's a cruel, cruel world out there, but it's safe and warm in here. Welcome to the hunting lodge.
Find the second diary book. A lot of stuff for $2,000 and a skin.
You come back in one piece.
Okay, please tell me this. Well, it's close to the base. Probably not that bad. It is close to the base. It's not that. Not forget the bag again. Okay. Got $10,000.
How's it
The quad is definitely our next target. $35K. Goodness gracious, bro. $35K. How much is the Leica? $50K. How much is the Volkswagen? $45K. $50K. Oh, okay. The seizures. How much is the dirt?
No loitering. You either buy or get lost.
The cruiser is 26. 27. Okay.
Yeah.
I just feel if you're gonna go for a bike, the quad, you know, the quad's loot space is just. But it's not black and white. Like the quad has got a ton of loot space, but it's not the fastest to get across the map. The cruiser has got alright loot space, not bad to get across the map. The dirt bike has got terrible loot space, but it's great to get across the map. So yeah, it's there isn't a right answer. It's basically just preference at the end of it. What is your preference? That's about it. Okay, I definitely I need more weight on me so I can maximize my gains over here. If you're talking to me, I am doing good. Thank you for asking, Chubby. I just want to get these stats. Yeah, the Constitution is a bit of a pain in the butt. I'm not gonna lie, the Constitution is a bit of a pain in the butt. Only loot can solve a conundrum in 2 hours. I've been overanalyzing for 24. Well done on that first part quest, Luth. Once again, a humble me. Brew, you helped me with the guts. It's just because I got the animal guts beforehand. Sam, good to see you, buddy. Just because you told me about the guts. Hope you're going to do some more survival games. No, whatever is good. I always play whatever's good, but you can always go to my channel, see what I've played. Those are usually good games. And then anything new that pops up, I'll definitely cover it. I've been okay, Sam. Hasn't been the best year for me health-wise. But yeah, I'm just taking it one day at a time, my man. Taking it one day at a time. You know what I always say, every man dies, but not every man really lives. So I'm just trying to live, just focusing on the living part. Mr. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, buddy. Sorry, I'm not sure how to pronounce that middle part of your name, buddy. Josh. Okay. May God himself heal whatever the illness is that you are dealing with. Thank you, Sam. Appreciate it, my man. Definitely gonna get myself some lime tomorrow. Lime and lemon. Lime and lemon. But guys, I promise you, if you want a South African sandwich, if you are in the mood for a South African sandwich, toast 2 slices of bread. If you don't want to barbecue, you can barbecue as well, but I'm just giving you an easy way. Toast 2 sandwiches, put a bit of butter on it, cut a tomato, you know, cover the slice with tomato, cover it with cheese, add some onion, and then put the sandwich, close it up, put the sandwich in the microwave until the cheese starts melting, and then eat it, and then eat that. That is one good sandwich. I won't say it's the best sandwich. I know Americans, you know, love different sandwiches, and I'm sure there are great sandwiches across the world. But a basic sandwich, you know, that's good. That's a good, tasty sandwich. Slice tomato, cover the slice, put your cheese, grate the cheese, you know. Make sure the cheese can melt easily, so grate the cheese. Put a bit of onion on there, some salt and pepper. Put it in the microwave. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Now, whatever cheese you like. There's a lot of people that like Gouda. You know, Gouda is a little bit too soft for me. I grate most of my cheese. You know, I think Gouda is a little bit too soft for me. Cheddar, so you know, cheddar is not a bad option. But whatever cheese you like, whatever cheese, you know, you prefer. Do you mean Mrs. Balls, Chubby? You can add some Mrs. Balls in there if you want. Like I used to enjoy, you know, like Marmite on toast or peanut butter and jam and stuff like that. But with the clean diet I'm on now, I prefer toast over bread. I don't know why. I mean, bread is fattening, but I'd rather have a toasted sandwich, you know, than a normal sandwich. So yeah, I don't know if it's because of the healthy diet that I'm on or my age or whatever. But yeah, I'm quite specific with my taste is changing now and then. Sometimes I make the sandwich, bread, cheese, walnuts, basil, mint, tomato, and a little bit of onion. Walnuts. That's interesting in a sandwich. Basil is nice. Mint definitely adds something to it. Yeah, it must be age, bro. It must be age. It must be age. Like when I was in bed, I watched quite a lot of videos. Yeah, Supergirl sucked, man. Supergirl sucked. I don't know, guys. There are videos where people say they're not enjoying anything anymore. It's almost like if you want to have clicks, just tell everyone how bad it's going with you. Have you guys seen that trend on YouTube? Aching Bigfoot, welcome. Basil is super easy to grow yourself too. Nice. A BLT is where it's at. And cilantro added to any sandwich makes. Yeah, you see, like that BLT, that's like an American sandwich. You see. The room. No, the room was okay. That's like an American sandwich. But yeah, except for everyone making videos Like, I saw so many videos where the title is just like, I'm a loser. Or I'm 40 living with my parents. Or homeless, jobless. It's almost like that's a viral, that's like a viral topic. Just telling people how bad it's going with you. That's depression if you don't like anything. Yeah, it's like, I feel like the world is going through a depressing time. So everyone just clicks on those videos, you know? Of people that are telling them how bad it's going. And then, you know, the other one, quit your 9-to-5 job. They're lying to you. Like this one video I watched was of 185-year-old guy. He says the world might call him a failure, but he's the happiest man in the world. Because he's not working for anyone. You know, he can stand up when he wants to stand up. He can do whatever he wants to do, whenever he wants to do it. And you know, that's like the new trend. Don't do it and quit your 9-to-5 job. And don't get used by the system. I'm just like, bro, how are you going to support a family without a job? How are you going to feed your kids? How are you going to have a roof over your head? How are you going to make sure that your partner feels secure? You know, how are you going to support other people if you're just going to, you know, do whatever you want to do whenever you want to do it? They make it sound so easy. They make it sound so easy. You don't have to work, guys. Just go live in a cabin or something. It's called homeless. It's called being homeless. It's not that fun. But yeah, it was just mind-blowing to me, the things that go viral. And people are making money with those videos. Like big money, big money. Yeah, I'm telling you, Reactro, the people that tell other people how bad it's going with them. Like 1 million views, my bro. 1 million views, 500,000 views, 300,000 views. Those guys are making bucks. This one guy's got 150,000 subs. He's 30 years old, living with his parents. Every single video title is homeless, jobless, whatever. It's because people have forgotten that they actually need and only get caught up in what they want. I want this, I want that. And media telling them they need this and need that. Yeah, I don't know. It's just... Like, I don't mind watching a video where a person's telling me how bad it's going with them. It's just sad. It's just sad when it's a trend. You know, it's sad when everyone's doing it clearly for views. Yeah, or clout, or whatever the case may be. It's like pranks. Pranks is a terrible thing to do, but a lot of people did it for exposure. So it's just sad when you see what people are willing to do for exposure or money or whatever. Anyone who has not gone hungry, no food for at least 3 days has no clue what the value of honest hard work is. Exactly. 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 I agree. Yeah, I was born in 1980, bro. I was born in 1980. So yeah, this is all foreign to me. You know, the things that people talk about. It's nice listening to people. and seeing their viewpoints, it just, you know, when like one video pops up, I'm a loser. You click on that video. After you've watched that video, then you get recommended 20 videos. I'm a loser. I'm 40. You know, life sucks. You know, whatever. So, and like I say, sometimes it's nice to listen to it. Other times it's quite rough. You know, a little bit depressing. Like that one guy, and then the guy. A lot of the guys talk sense. You know, like movies aren't. He doesn't like watching movies anymore. He doesn't like listening to music anymore. He doesn't like talking to people anymore. You know, like he doesn't see a reason to do anything anymore. And I'm just like, bro, we all feel like that now and then, but goodness gracious. Make a plan. Go talk to a woman. Fall in love. Yeah. Have a child. Let something be more important than you. Yeah. Get out of your own little bubble and focus on other people. Whatever. There's a lot of options. Many people depressed or unhappy, and these guys are simply clickbaiting them because many unhappy people want to see they are not. Yes, Reactor, exactly. Yes, that's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. Yes. They're simply exploiting the psychology. Yes, it feels like they're exploiting it, to me personally. Hey, Outlaw. Amen, mister. If if you're not doing something for someone else, then you don't know what the point of you're not living. Tirade directed at no one in particular, Georgie. I was in bed. I was in bed for more than a month, and I just watched a lot of videos and discovered discovered the depressing algorithm, and just found it quite sad that so many people out there are hopeless and want to hear how other people are hopeless. That's all. It's me, Luth, Josh van Ommen. I got my nickname back. Okay. Yeah, Josh. When you say Josh, it clicked a few bells. I know it's probably not announced Josh, but I'm not the master of pronunciations. I really wanna decorate the base. I really wanna see what a base looks like with all the new decorations. But Trinity's gonna have to help me with that over the weekend. You still hate it. Yeah, I'm a pause. The last time I talked to a woman as a man, she said I was creepy for asking about her jewelry. That and was used to a dress by a woman who was not interested in men. To me, people like that are the real losers in life. Yeah, sure, that generate an income from preying on the feelings of the down and under, but they will never understand what living is all about. Yeah, the wheel turns, bro, the wheel turns. I know a lot of rich people that aren't happy. I know somewhere things balance out. You know, somewhere things balance out. It's like these guys with the steroids, you know, these gorillas with the big muscles. Go look at the negative effects of steroids. You might be jealous because they look 10 times better than you, but go look at the negative effects of steroids or the things that they take, and then you won't feel bad anymore. Like I say, there's a positive and a negative to most things in life. I'm so glad I was born in the 80s without the internet. We still learned what's really important in life. Me too, me too. You know, the fact that I spent more time outside than I spent inside was really a blessing. Hunt down deer 6. How many steps does this thing have? Well, you get 30 days, so I don't care about the 30 days. Like, I have to do a lot for $2,000. That's all I'm thinking about. I have to do a lot for $2,000. Well, it shouldn't be too. It just says kill seek down, hunt down. Okay, I don't know what you mean by hunt down. I'll just kill them. Unfortunately, true. Even I found myself in similar situation, but I simply can't afford to stay that way. There are people who rely on me. Yes, Georgie, that's the thing. We all go through those difficult times. You know, we all go through those times where we don't want to, we don't want to carry on. We don't want to get back on the horse. You know, things don't make sense to us. Midlife crises, suicidal thoughts, whatever. But at the end of the day, when you've got people relying on you, yes, you don't have a choice. See, if I didn't have a family, things would be way easier. My rent would be 20% of the rent that I'm paying now. My health won't be so important to me because, I don't really care about, I care more about other people than I care about myself. It's just life is simpler, but it's not fulfilling. So yes, you can live in a trailer your entire life, and your life will be simple. But having people that rely on you, or having a child, or falling in love, that gives life purpose. So I feel if you take all the shortcuts, yes, it's easy, but you are going to have a lack of purpose. That's the best I can explain it. I was born in the 70s. The internet did not exist back then. I did have more fun with my friends, and burn hurt more than the youth today. Yes, yeah. Sometimes I wish I was born in the medieval times, but that's just natural, to think that it would have been cooler in Braveheart. But Braveheart is a movie. If you were born in medieval times, no, you wouldn't have been William Wallace. No, you wouldn't have married Murren. No, you wouldn't have won the war. It would have been way worse. That's a deer. That's a deer. That's a deer. Happiness is family. End. Amen, brother. Amen. Goodness gracious. It's a bumpy ride. Holy poop, it's a bumpy ride. I can't stabilize the camera. If I stabilize the camera, I won't be able to use the pistol. I just have to kill them. It doesn't matter, you know, it doesn't matter as long as they're dead, that's all. I must just kill them. Fucking no, man. Where did he go? Am I blind? Am I blind? Where did he go? Have I got ammunition left? No, not really. Bro, come on, man. I hit it once. It has to bleed out or something. I'm sure I hit it once at least. Skill level. Medium. That's fine, Yaku. It's not like we're gonna struggle to find deers, yeah. With the current animal system, sure we're gonna find a lot. Okay. Year number 1, here we go. Ah, come on. Yo, the headshots are potent, man. The headshots are really potent. And that's it, eh? That's one. According to me. No, that's one. Now, once we get a proper sniper rifle with the scope. Once we get a proper sniper rifle with the scope, all of this will be way easier. 75%. It doesn't matter. I can still use it. I can still use it for the base. If you guys understand what I mean. I can still use it at the base. Okay, now we're just gonna kill. Now we're just gonna kill. I must say, there's a lot of effort for 2,000 bucks and 50 fame. I like the fact that you can see them from so far away, like that. You know, that guy we definitely saw from far away. That was cool. The fact that you can spot them from so far away. Yeah, Carbon Hunter, game over. Carbon Hunter with the P223 scope, game over. Game over. Okay, 360 fame, 10,000 bucks. Tomorrow the hunter refreshes again. Car battery, portable stove. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the sun is about to go down. I'll see you guys tomorrow again. Yeah, we're going to be streaming Scum every day until yeah, I'm you know, like I think I'm gonna stream Scum Tuesdays to Saturdays, take Sunday off, and then maybe, I don't know, I'm not sure, maybe use Mondays. But in any case, I'll wait. Someone will let me know when Into the Dead Our Darkest Days has had a good update. But yeah, like I said, I definitely want to complete this base and see what the new decorations look like. Yeah, see how homely you can make the base. But yeah, it was good to see you guys again. Thank you all for coming and chatting to me. It was really, really nice. And hopefully I can figure out how to use these earbuds tomorrow. Because yeah, I'm not supposed to wear the headphones. And Yaku, thank you very much for helping me with the screen that I need, bro. Really, really appreciate it. And Matt Meat, everyone that supported, added a bit of support. Really, really appreciate it. And have a great night. See you guys tomorrow. Cheers. Interesting.